Good. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the fifth installment of New York Jets Talk podcast. Today, the Jets defeated the Cleveland Browns, which I don't know if you count that as a win or a loss, but regardless, the Jets have cemented the number 2 overall pick in the draft. So the Trevor dream is completely dead, but the Justin Fields, Zach Taylor dream is looking really good right now.
Yeah. We have the number 2 overall pick in the draft. Tough. I mean, it's upsetting that we couldn't get Trevor Lawrence. I think they're gonna obviously take Trevor Lawrence to Jaguars.
You never know.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, Jets win 23-16 at MetLife Stadium against the Browns, which had no offensive core.
Yeah, let's talk about this game for a second. I thought the game, it was a good game, kind of like I enjoyed watching it. I was like watching the Jaguars game and the Jets game at the same time. And that trick play to Barrios, I was like, where the fuck was everyone was like, where
No,
was this Adam
bro,
during the season?
Crowder threw a better pass than Sam Darnold could.
That's exactly it.
With a
He was like
dime.
on the run. Yeah. The guy's like 5'8".
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
But,
What happened?
yeah, the Jets, watching the Jaguars game and the Jets game simultaneously, I could definitely tell you that the Jets look like a team that wants to win. Like the Jaguars, just when you watch them, they're like what are they doing? They have like no like energy on the field. The Jets, like when they're on defense, they're like flying around. Marcus Knight's flying around. Bless Austin's looking good. How do you guys say that guy's name? Fotokowski? I can't say his name.
Yeah.
Everyone's just looking great on defense. And we didn't even have Quinn Williams, and then we were getting to Baker Mayfield. We got Baker Mayfield ejected from the game, which I thought was funny. And yeah, everyone was flying around. Foley had that fumble at the end of the game. And yeah, you could say they had no receivers. Like you'd be right, but we won 2 games in a row. Like we deserve some credit for that.
Yeah. So I personally think I was watching Sam Darnold today, and he didn't look too good, in my opinion. I he didn't even throw over 200 yards. The defense had a great game. Browns had no wide receivers at all. Like, who was that? Like, I don't know. Was Jarvis Landry out?
Yeah, all
Were
4 of
they
their
all out? Like,
starting. Yeah, the top 4 receivers on their depth chart were gone.
gone. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it happens. I mean, they got in close contact with someone that had COVID. I mean, I have COVID right now, so that's why I'm in my room, locked up. But
Yeah.
no,
Can't
yeah,
really judge.
right. Yeah, I'm fine right now. But yeah, so yeah, the Jets was 23-16. Who would you prefer?
Just win.
Who would you want to get in the second overall pick?
That's a good question because I'm gonna say something maybe controversial, and I'm sure you're not gonna like this, but I think Sam Darnold's cheap next year, and I think also that we're not like. Do you really think next year we're going to be contending for a playoff spot? Like we're deep in the rebuild right now, the Joe Douglas rebuild era. So honestly, I say we get a lineman, and I could list off a few linemen. I have them down on my phone, but we have Mekhi Becton now, left tackle. We get like a good lineman free agency, get another lineman in the draft, get some receivers. Like we're not going to be great next year, but like and Darnold, I don't think Darnold's the answer. I'm with you, but I also don't think that we take a quarterback with the number 2 overall pick.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I guess it's either I feel like we either get Justin Fields or Zach Wilson, but I 100% agree with you. I like the offensive line thing. We do have another first round pick. I don't know but it's whatever the Seahawks record is at the end of the year is.
Yeah, no, it's however far they make it into the playoffs. I think.
Yeah. So
Right? Is that how it works?
yeah, that's how it works. That's what I meant by it, I think. But so
Hmm.
I like the O line situation. I like taking an O lineman, but it would protect Sam a lot. I feel like there's been no issues with the O line this year. Like there's like last year it was noticeable, for example. This year I
Yeah,
feel like nobody's been really aiming that towards it. It's really just been Adam Gase, fire him, and we need a new quarterback. That's all I really
I
been
agree.
hearing. And I really haven't been hearing anything about, oh, this O line sucks. Oh, they're doing terrible and all this. I mean, I really haven't heard anything. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
For a lineman that we could get, like I'm not sure, I don't know how you think about this. I'm gonna butcher this guy's name, but Penei Sewell, he's a right tackle from Oregon. He's like a dog,
Yeah.
so I would be more than happy to get him.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I like Zach Wilson, the quarterback from BYU. I just like his
What is
how he,
that?
I just like his play, how he plays the situation he plays in, and how he can compete. And yeah, I just want to get a lot into this game right now. I had some stuff to talk about.
Go ahead.
So, for example, that throw that Crowder through, that was a cool trick play. I guess you could say something different. The Jets would, I never seen the Jets would ever do that. Chris Herndon finally scored a touchdown. Good for him. Crowder ball today. Sam Ficken made a field goal. Congratulations. But no, yeah, it was mostly on the Browns' part. Like, I feel like if the Browns had their whole team there, they were getting smoked. The Jets,
Oh yeah,
100%.
100%.
There's no doubt in my mind. The Browns, they couldn't run the ball either, really. Chubb and Kareem Hunt both had one touchdown, but they really couldn't score a touchdown. I mean, like they couldn't throw the ball. Like there was nothing. It was like watching the Jets throw the football, like on a normal daily basis. But yeah, Sam Donald's stats were that he was 16 for 50% and 175 yards with two passing TDs, which two passing TDs. I mean, good for him. I mean, I would like to see him
Yeah,
throw the ball more and get more in that. They ran the ball a lot today. They
I think he
ran the
threw the ball
ball.
3 or 4 times this game.
They ran the ball with running backs. They ran the ball 25 times, which is a good. It's a good amount. Um,
Well, that's balanced.
yeah,
34
yeah,
passes, 24 runs.
30, yeah, 32 passes. But it's just like I don't see Donald throwing over like at 250 yards in any games. It's
Yeah.
like for example,
Well, you could also chalk that up to
I mean, Baker did 53 attempts of passing today and had 284 yards, which is not good. But he's
right.
putting up yardage. I mean, but Sam Darnold only
Well,
had
here's what I tell you. Here's what I'll tell you. Listen to
it's
this.
just not
Baker
fun
Mayfield had
watching.
no
You know what I
receiver.
mean?
Baker's been balling out though, right? And today he had no receivers and he had a shitty game. Anytime you have, I mean, Sam really doesn't have that many receivers. He has
Yeah.
Brashad Perryman, Jameson Crowder. You're not like not jumping off the paper. And also we have no running game. And so the Browns have an insane running game. They're like third in the league. They have Kareem Hunt, who's been balling out this season. When you have no running game, the teams could just key off of you passing. Like so, it's like not very hard. Like the same thing what the Jets did. They knew that the Browns were going to run the ball, so it was easy for us to play defense. When you know your team has no like running game, you're going to key off that. And
Yeah.
so if we could like get a good lineman, get a good running back in the next draft, like we'll be much more of a threat.
I like the guy from Clemson. I don't know how to say his name. I forgot. It's like a what's his name? He's now it's bothering me. But yeah, he obviously plays with Trevor Lawrence. Um,
Yeah.
let me look it up. There's like initials in his last name. It was like
You talking about receiver?
running back. What's his name? Oh, ETM or ETN, what his name is.
Travis Etienne, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dog. I don't think we. I mean, here's what we could do: is we could trade away the number 2 pick, like trade down. I would be more than happy with that.
No, yeah, I was actually gonna mention that. I don't. I would like to trade down too. I mean, if we it doesn't if we could get if we can get like something out of it and also get we know what player we want. We should know we're gonna get them in that pick. Feel comfortable waiting. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, we could do that. There's really
I mean,
not much.
The Jets are on the clock right now when you think about it. Like, if you just consider the fact that Trevor Lawrence is gone. Like,
We're
we're on.
already set. We are at the second. We have the second pick in the draft. It's I
Yeah.
locked it. Jaguars, yeah. Trevor Lawrence, first rounder, first overall. Um, yeah. There's not much to say about this. Like, just it's tough. I mean, it sucks. It does for all Jet fans because we really had our hopes up for Trevor Lawrence. Like we were so comfortable, and then this happened. Like last week, I was furious on here. I was really mad, and I was watching today's game, saw them play good and everything. I wasn't even that mad really though. that they won. Like I was like, all right, whatever. I don't care anymore. Like it happens. Congratulations, you guys won. You're not there to lose. You know what I'm saying? You're there to win games. So Jets win 23-16.
What do you think about next week against the Patriots? That
Uh,
would be good.
I think we can win that game.
I think we could definitely win that game. I think
Yeah.
it'd be awesome to win that game.
Jets, whatchamacallit? Yeah, I wouldn't mind winning. Our draft pick doesn't change, right?
No, it's
No.
we're
Yeah.
locked.
Let's win. Let's go out there and win.
Exactly.
You know what's pretty funny? We're ruining who's got a field goal? Chargers are up 10-0 right now. But Jets are ruining playoff positions.
I
Browns
love it.
and Rams.
I love it.
It's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Something different. I mean, it's cool. We're winning games. I mean, congratulations. I mean,
But we
Sam
always do
Donald.
this, though.
Sam Donald. He's proven himself that he can play. I mean,
We always do this. So we always win games. Like we always in like the last 3 games.
no, exactly. Like
Come on.
I don't know when this was. I remember going. I was like, not last season, but 2 seasons ago. It was like week 15. We're playing the Packers, and we're like putting up a good fight with them. Like we were putting up a fight with them, and we lost with like the last seconds in the game, or the last minute.
I do remember that. And Aaron Rodgers drove down the field, and I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
They were calling mad penalty. Actually, the last drive, I remember exactly what you're talking about because the last drive was all penalties.
I'm looking at
like,
something
Aaron
now.
Rodgers kept chucking it up, and they would call pass interference. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, bullshit. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
Packers. It was like a tie game. It was like 44-38 in overtime. It was an overtime game.
Yep.
I was at
If
that
you watched
game.
the last drive, it was all penalties.
I don't remember too much about it, but I remember it was a good game. Packers were 6-1 that year, and the Jets were 4-11.
Yeah, that was the year I think Aaron Rodgers got hurt.
How do you go 4-11 though?
The
Oh, they were
Jets?
probably 4-11 at that time.
Yeah.
That's my bad. Yeah, it's a cool game though. I mean, Aaron Rodgers made a sick comeback. Packers put up like 18 points in the fourth quarter.
I do remember that game actually.
That was a crazy game. Usha, what are you doing for football Sunday? What are you watching?
But
What games are you watching? Like what games were you watching today?
right now, I'm not watching any games. I'm just I'm doing.
You watching Red Zone?
I will watch it after this. Yeah, it's just hard to watch. I mean, I'm not in my fantasy championship. I'm like, I have no stake in any game. Like, we already have the number 2 overall pick, so it's just like, what's the point? Yeah.
Eagles are 14th, right? I like Jalen Hurts.
Oh, of course, yeah. He's a dog.
He's been playing good. I mean, people are like, oh, he has an easy schedule, all this stuff, and I'm just like, guy goes in his first game. You don't it doesn't matter if you have an easy schedule or not. Like you're still playing. He's nervous. He's going into his first game.
You know, one thing I am rooting for this NFL season, I'm rooting for everyone in the NFC East to lose all their games, and then the Redskins, the Washington football team, goes in at 6-10 at the playoffs. I think that'll be hilarious.
Maybe like a record.
It would be.
Honestly,
that's
I want that. It'd be pretty cool seeing the Cowboys make the playoffs. Good.
Yeah.
It'd be a pretty cool comeback. Giants have to lose all their games, and the Redskins have to lose 2 of their 3 or something like that. And the Cowboys can't lose any.
Yeah.
So, and the Cowboys are down by 11 right now. So
Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah. Rams are up 3-0. Yeah. All right. So we'll call it wraps there. Yes.
Well,
Podcast.
first, let's do a score prediction for next week before we leave it.
Should we make another podcast for that? Should we save that?
Do you want to? Okay, we can do that.
I think we should save for next week's game because I don't know. I feel like we should make it like the right before.
Okay.
Get a little closer. All right. So we'll call it wraps. Podcast number 5, New York Jets talk. Yep. Please subscribe, follow our Instagram, whatever, please. It'd be very nice for you guys. Thank you. And have a nice night. Let's go Jets.
Shut up.